I've been told that your first video or your first several videos are going to be terrible. So we're going to find out because this is my first video on this channel and you can decide. And if you think it's terrible, let me know. Well, actually, if you think it's terrible, please don't let me know. I don't need that kind of feedback. But if you think it's not terrible, let me know that and maybe subscribe and maybe the next video will be less terrible than this one. So that's what I want to talk about today. How about that thumbnail today? What made you click? And I think it was because you were hoping to see a terrible video. Did you want to see a video that was not terrible? Not really. You actually only clicked because you wanted to see something terrible. And what is that all about? What do we want to see terrible stuff for? I think it's kind of human nature. And the interesting thing about that is a lot of us would say, do you want to be happy? I mean, I think we'd all say we want to be happy. But then we do stuff like look at terrible stuff. What's that all about? I think it's human nature. It's like when you're driving down the highway and you see there's a car wreck, you're going to look. You're going to look. I admit it, I do it too. We're going to look. That's our nature. But the question is, does it make you any happier? And that's what I want to talk about today. What you focus on is what you're going to have in your life. And if you focus on a lot of negative stuff, that's what your life is going to feel like. And it turns out that that's actually your choice. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but it really is. And I'm not saying you're just going to decide, okay, I'm going to stop focusing on negative stuff, because the urge is going to be there. There's something about that that's interesting to us, and interesting is okay, but isn't happier better? Yeah. So that's what this channel is going to be about, because I've gone from being less happy person to a much happier person by really paying attention to what I focus on in my life. You know, a lot of people talk about how negative their social media feeds are, and they get off Facebook and they get off, Instagram or whatever because it's too negative. But I'll tell you, my feed is mostly beauty and inspiration. It's really, I've curated it so that it's only what I want to see. I hide the things that I don't want to see. I hide the people that I don't want to see. And everything that comes up is just beautiful and inspiring. And if something comes up that doesn't fit in that, I just don't look at it. I just don't. So I hope you'll consider subscribing even after this terrible video. And hopefully the next videos will be less terrible. And we can go along on this little journey of little by little making small changes and making our lives happier and more joyful and more peaceful. And if that's what you want, I hope you'll join me, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching and have a great day.